Hello, 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 all my machine heads, and welcome back to Riverview Farms, the Cow Empire. Dun dun dun. I'm gonna show you what I did. I sold 942,548 liters of wood chips. I also sold the silage bunker. I sold the shed, and I sold the other shed, and it made us a buku a lot of money. But as you can see by up in the right hand corner, I've spent it all. And what I did do is Fury had this in his mod folder from a long time ago when No Man's Land, and this is the Pallet Factory, but it only takes wood chips. It doesn't take wood. So as you can see, I've got 54,000 liters of wood chips, 1,670 liters of planks. Every hour on the hour, it will sell them. I have it set up for selling. So this is going to be our passive income. Because I got thinking about it, everybody. I was like, well, I'm just going through and getting wood chips anyways. And I still have probably 400,000 liters in here of wood chips, or 363,000 liters of wood chips still in here. So I figured, what the heck? Now we can go and do our thing. I did notice this, though. There was a little unleveling here that was part of the shed, and once I sold it. But we don't own this property here, but once we get up to about 300,000, I think it is, we'll buy it. Then I'll just level this out. It'll be easy fix. It's an easy fix. Well, let me show you what's going on. Now we can officially call ourselves a Cow Empire. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to go down here. All that money that I was selling those things, I was able to upgrade our wagon. Now this holds 29,000. Upgraded our baler to this thing. But I also sold the windrower. I also sold the big mower that I had. I had a triple mower. Sold that. So now we've got a ground roller, or grass roller. I downloaded to this little thing. It's 5 meters wide, but it's the one that you can mulch and stuff with too. So I went ahead and did that. It goes on the front or the back. It's pretty cool. So it's a mower now. You guys saw the seeder already. I also got this little thing here, which is a fuel thing. It holds 1,700 diesel. It's a 3-point hitch. You can take it right out to the field with you and get it, or we can back our tractor right here. But the biggest thing that we did is we've upgraded to the JCB 4200 or 40, whatever. It's fast track. As you guys can see, I've been using it quite a bit. Also, if you notice, up in the right-hand corner, we are into December already. Dun, dun, dun. So this is our final and last tractor. 4220 is what I got. It is 200 and something horsepower. Not quite sure. We got three bales left, and then we're going to switch over to square bales. I also went ahead and I bought our cows. We're also going to use this thing here as the bales for all our hay bales. That's where we're going to stack them. Dun, dun, dun. But I'll show you. I got 5 Holsteins, 18-month Holsteins. As you can see, I got 98,687 liters of hay just off this field. Literally 98,000 liters of hay just off their field alone. Now, as you can see, I've rolled it. I've done everything. Now we're fertilized. It needs plowing, but I'll never do that because it would require them to start over. But it's got lime. It's got everything. So I'm going to get an 83% bonus. It's awesome. Just for 3.45 acres. That's great. So before we go any further, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I'm doing fantastic as usual. Let me take a few seconds and make sure that I am recording. And I am. So, you know how guys know how I'm paranoid about that. I want to tell you that I actually was able to fix my microphone. It's great. It's awesome sounding now. It's fantastic. But as we run over here, as you can see, we got 250 liters of slurry. I just bought these cows 2 hours ago. Literally 2 hours in game ago. And I already have 250 slurry from 5 cows. And I already have 91 manure from 5 cows. In 2 hours. That's like crazy. Absolutely insane. 2 hours ago, the health was at 0. Now it's at 18%. It's going up very, very quickly. So I think what I'm going to do, though, is let's take a minute to grab another hay bale put it in here, or not hay bale, straw bale, because I'm trying to use these up because we're now going to go to square bales. So I'm not trying to use them up totally because I don't know how long straw will last in the grand scheme of things, because we don't have any more straw till like March of next year. We also have another cow pen to mow, but we really can't mow it in December. But we could, because technically, if you, that's me. That's my joystick. But anyways, you could technically mow it. You see this 11,000 liters per bale. That's nuts. This only holds one bale, but we are going to use it because it was the cheapest way to do the straw without getting an expensive straw blower. Because I could have got the single straw blower, but then it doesn't really work with square bales. Drop that down. Drive this around. I love this JCB. I may have to do something about that shed, because, or not store anything in this shed, because where this shed is gives me a lot of like weird stuff that happens. So I'm gonna have to play the game. I'll show you where we're gonna. I already showed you where we're gonna put our bales, but we're gonna put another 11,000 liters of straw in here, and then we're gonna save the other 3 bales. Oh, and I don't know if I ever showed you guys this or not. Here's our workshop, which is kind of cool. It's already on the farm. It's all ready to go. Yep, we're gonna stick our bales in here. I think I mentioned that already. I'm not quite sure, but this is our final tractor. This is it. We're not gonna have another tractor. The only thing left that I have to upgrade is the header. I want to go to at least a 6-meter header. So let's give them another 11,000, and it should be, yeah, as you can see, 33. It should be right around 42 or whatever. I mean, this isn't very realistic. Normally you would blow it in there and it would fill up in there, but this is the easiest way when you're a single player. Just use the mixing wagon to do it. This is great. So, you guys get the answer to the trivia. I know that one person answered it correctly, and that's Mr. South Central Wisconsin Farmer. Pretty much the answer to the question I asked you guys is, what do farmers use besides just silage for their cows? And the answer is pretty much any crop. We used to use soybeans. Farmers have used corn. Farmers have used sunflower, anything that a cow can eat. But you have to be careful how much you feed them, because their lactic acid builds up and their little muscles don't like it, and it affects their milk. So, anyways, what we're going to do today is we are going to spend, actually, you know what? Let's head up here real quick to the cow pen here, and technically I could mow in December, because in real life I have mowed in December. Last year on Christmas we were 60 degrees on Christmas morning, when it's normally like 20. So let's give that new mower a test and see how well it works, because I'm hoping and praying that, because I'll tell you one thing I won't do. Let's mow it now, because once we get to January and February, I'm not mowing. That doesn't make sense. That really doesn't make sense. So what I want to try, and this is just a little experiment on my own, is I want to hook this to the front, and then this has got to be folded to get through. And then I want to hook the Tether on the back so we can mow and make hay at the same time. I saw a video today on YouTube about this, and it was absolutely the most fascinating thing in the world. He was using like a square mower like this, and on the back he had his Tether hooked, and he was literally doing a field mowing and tedding at the same time. So I thought, well, this would kill it, and we can come right along with the baler there, because we don't have to windrower it. See all these trees, all those trees inside the pen, they will all give me wood chips, which will just keep feeding the planks. And every hour on the hour, I learned so much. Also, I own that field there because I harvested the corn. Everybody, I forgot to tell you, We sold enough wood chips to buy a corn header. I harvested this corn, which also gave us another, sorry as I clear my throat, gave me another about $10,000 off of this. But this is going to be another grass field. We're going to get that all done, and it's going to give us something to do in the wintertime. So I don't know how this is going to work, but we are definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, going to try it and go from there. I've never done this before as far as using the... I mean, I've done it before cheating-wise like this, but this is super realistic. I didn't know that you could actually do this. All right, so first we're going to unfold this. This is only 5 meters long, or wide, I mean, but the tether is 7.9, so it'll work out, I think. All right, so we're going to lower that, turn that on, unfold this. When it's done, now we can make like hay right away, and we don't have to. All right, let's go. This ready to harvest? This is ready to harvest, but this isn't working. Did I buy this? All right. You guys know that I keep my boo-boos in. We're going to take this little thingy over to the workshop. First need to unfold the tether. Oh. I was like, what the heck? All right, so it's not mowing like I thought it would. So the next order of business is to head down to the shop and buy the bigger one, which I can't right now because that thing was only, let's see, is it under mowers? Whoops. Where is it? Oh, you know what? Listed under a mulcher. I don't have a mower. Did I forget to change it? All right, so let's go over to the store first, or the shop. Let's leave our tether right here. And then head over there, drop this off, see if we can, see if it's customizable for the grass. I thought I did it. But if I didn't, then we'll fix it now. If not, we're going to have to sell it and buy our side mower back again and ted it the way it used to be. But that's okay, because, like I told you guys, I leave all this stuff in for a reason. Yeah, that one shed there might have to go. It just might have to go. Let's get this stuff. Get this in here so we can see. Oh, really? You can't even unhook these things without... And it might not even fit in here. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It was something that I'm going to try. Like, I tried on the whim. All right, so let's customize this. Oh, yeah, see, mulchers. Mowers. That's it. That's it. Wait. Well, let me customize it. So it is the mower. Okay. Well, let's see how much that sells for, because we're going to have to go the other route. 14,000. And we're going to have to go buy us another side mower, even though I didn't want one. Where's all the way down at the end? My thingies here. 8,000 for 3.53. 8,000, and what's the first one here? What's the front one? 13,000. Anything less than 12,000. All right, so we're going to buy this thing here. We're going to keep it at 13. Yeah. And now let's see. We can't. The cheapest one is 12. Okay. What? Wait. Might be able to get the coon. 9,500. Still can't get it. Yep. Okay. Well, that experiment died in the water, didn't it? It died right with it. But you live and you learn. Try something new. That's okay. So we'll do it the old-fashioned way. We'll mow it, and then we'll ted it. And then we'll come along and buy it. Or bale it with the square balers. Oh, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Like I said, we've all made mistakes before. And remember, we'll be able to get us a triple mower before you know it. Because I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, I really think that sells every hour, those pallets. And even if it only makes like one pallet an hour, it's still $1,000 an hour. And every once in a while, I just got to dump 20 or 30,000 liters of wood chips in it just to keep it going. We're going to have thousands of those things. Thousands. Okay, all the trees, you're going to have millions and millions and millions of liters. Well, I saw that video on there, and I wanted to try it, and apparently it doesn't work like what I wanted it to. But it is what it is. And we know this works, doesn't it? We know this works. But I also like the fast track because I can zip around the map now pretty good. Remember when we started, we only had like the 16-mile-an-hour tractor. And we started in last day of August. So September, October, November, December. In 4 months, we were able to save up just from wood chips alone. That's why I try to tell everybody, listen to Fury when he tells you that wood chips they don't seem very profitable, but you get a ton of them. When you take down a tree with the brucks, or even if you take it down and you chip it up with the gens, you get a ton of wood chips. Like one of those maple trees gives you like 36,000 liters of wood chips. One of those things right there. One of those. The tree itself only gives you like 10, the spruce. But these things give you like 36. So right there, if you think about it, it's like 36.90. That's like 120,000 liters of wood chips just right there with 4 trees. So it is what it is. Sorry. And all these trees can go. We'll come back, Mr. Tether. Has anybody ever hooked one of these on the front? I guess we're not going to try right now. Yeah, let's go all the way up to the edge. Let's go right here. This will give us a nice little windrow, but we don't need the windrow right now. Let's get out here so we can go. This is old school. This is how we did the whole other field. Because I'm hoping to start making so much money from the wood chip or the Pallet Factory that it'll pay for itself. And then not only that, but it'll pay for us to start paying for workers and stuff. You know what I mean? Yep, I would need a front mower. Definitely. But we can also upgrade to the triple mowers. It's definitely not the end of the world, is it? There's quite a hill there. Can't really mow up on that. But I am going to get rid of those trees. This used to be the original field. The original meadow field. That he put a cow pen in here. It's great. Fantastic, actually. Some things are just better with the little mowers, the littler equipment. Because remember, we tried to upgrade it, but I will get a triple mower. But I don't need a windrower, triple rower mower. Yeah, we had, like I said, a couple years back, it was 60 degrees on Christmas Day in New York. That's horrible. We were running around. My son had a Chrysler Sebring. We were running around with the top down, and it was funny on Christmas Day. It's great. I also really, really, really like this, the wheel turn on this JCB. I've liked it ever since Reefy told me about it. But yeah, I finally, like I said, I was so upset when I watched my video back. Because what happened is my grandkids were playing on a computer and they must have took the hits. I don't know. I'm not going to accuse anybody because I wasn't sitting here. But on the same token, they must have hit something because after I updated my computer, and it may just have been the update. I don't know. I updated my computer and then it went where there was no sound, and it took me forever to get my sound hooked up. And then when I did, I was trying to run through it, and I put 2 audio sources up. Oops. Sorry, it's itching underneath my watch. Yeah, so basically, it was picking up one audio source and then picking up another. That's why the echo. That's why the echo. This little square here. So you see 30,000. So we can go down now. We made $30,000 in 1 hour. All right, so now I'm going to go down and I'm going to buy well, actually, let's just finish mowing this. Let's let it build up. When we get enough, then we'll buy, the first thing we'll buy is a triple mower. That way we'll have a triple mower. But as you can see, that wood chip factory pays for itself. Now we're going to start getting to the $100 million real quick, and every hour it sells it. So we're going to make another probably, well, we were at 2,000 something, right? 2,400. So we made 28,000 in 1 hour. And all I have to do is cut down trees and chip them into wood chips. So now you guys understand the lucrative business that wood chips are. The lucrative business that planks are. The other thing is that I have to fill some people in on our multiplayer. We changed things. We went through and we changed things like I showed you guys. Everything's gold. Nothing else has changed on the farm. All we changed now, and this can go out to Ranger so he knows, we put all the pallets to selling like I just did. And when I did that, Ranger, the first hour after you left the other night, we made $500,000 from selling furniture and pallets. $500,000. That is absolutely insane to me. So the other thing I did, everyone, on multiplayer now is we had about $6 million left, and I took that and I bought equipment with it. So now, guess what? Now the fun begins, because we got to the point where we got rid of that extra million. We've got all the equipment we need. We got all the animals we need. Now we start selling stuff and we start shooting for owning the whole map and getting all of the money that we want. We want 100 million. Same thing on this. I want 100 million. But as you can see, it's not going to take me long. At $20-something thousand an hour, and how much is that going to make overnight when I go to sleep? I'm gonna stay with you guys, and we're gonna do it together, because I'm losing light here quick. But we did it the correct way on this. We started very, very small. I started doing wood chips, and then when I got done with the wood chips, I was able to upgrade. I still have to upgrade my my header. I want to get an 8-meter header. I think I was going to get a 6-meter, but I want to get an 8-meter and go from there. Because when we harvest that 20-acre field, I don't want to be on it for 10 years. But this does take a while to mow with just a single mower. But it is a nice little windrower, and you can do it this way. We did it. This is the second field in a row that we've done this way. So nobody can say, and it won't matter with the windrowers on the see, we're going to start doing this now. We're going to go straight down and start going back and forth. So it'd be funny because as soon as we get to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, we will have another 20,000. But I do have to, there's only 59,000 in there. And usually what it does is for every 1,000 wood chips, it makes 1 pallet. So you know that when I had 59,000, it'll make 50 pallets. So it makes you 1,000 liters per 1,000 liters per pallet, and $1,000 per pallet. So what I did is I just did what was called a cross cut. We basically made a cut into the ground or into the field. We cut into it so that we're not driving all the way around. I'm coming right back here, and we're going to go right around the corner here. And then I come and I go the opposite side. So you're literally, your mower is basically mowing almost nonstop. That's the best way to do it. The one thing I do like about this season is it is December, and as we get later in the afternoon, it does, at my house anyways, in the middle of winter, December, January, February, and pretty much March, half of March anyways, it gets dark at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Not going to lie. See, and then we go here with this right here. And with our windrower on our balers, all we have to do is come tet it, and then we can just bale it right up. It's going to be great. It turned a little bit colder today. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we got to get another trivia out of the way, don't we? Like I said, do you guys like the, you like the fact of I'm only dropping videos like every 3 or 4 days? I think it allows you guys to get caught up. I really do. I think that it just, I don't know, it seems better. Everybody's getting a chance to pay attention to the videos now that are up. Everybody's answering the trivia when it's up. It's great. Instead of me being so far behind. I mean, I can record videos whenever I want. It's just posting them. You got to find that happy medium. So now we're getting quite too far over to mow. So now what we're going to do is we're going to concentrate on just this little strip. I mowed many a field in my day with one of these things. I'm anxious when that hits 5 to see what we're at. We're at 30,539. I'll bet you we're going to be at 50 grand. And I don't need any bigger equipment and everything like that. So now it's just money in the bank. Because, remember, I can't buy cows. I can only buy cows with milk that's sold. Whoops. I can buy my 5 original cows from here. And what I can do is if I make enough money, I can buy the 5 cows from here, and I can buy the straw and the hay if I need to get them started here. But I'm not going to. I'm going to see if I can start with 5 cows. You know what? This needs to be wider so I can make that turn. All right, gonna get some light on the subject. So normally I would just do this, hit this little dimple here. We're gonna square this off, Come back down, square this off. And now we can go right like this. Concentrate. See, there is a thing of too small equipment. Like this 5-point-something acre is too big for just a single sip mower. So, I want to try something when we get here. Yeah, it doesn't, still not going to turn enough. But then we'll make sure that this field is taken care of because remember, we're mowing in December. So by February or March, we'll be able to mow both of these again. And then I'll have the other field down there done. And what I want to do is I want to get it set up where this field right here is a month difference from the other field that their pasture that they did, because that way if you set it up, the key is, everyone, if you set up your grass fields to where they're on alternate things, you can literally almost get them food nonstop. Because if we mowed that one over there, okay, took care of that field, then you come over here and you mow this one, you know, and you guys know it takes, like right now we're about it'll be 3 hours in game to just mow this. All right. So then you got a Tether, which is probably another 3 hours in game at 3x speed. And then you've got, there's 6 hours. And then you've got to bale it. Then you've got to come through and roll it and lime it. This is a bad job here. We're going to go here. Back her up. What I do in my yard when I'm mowing, just go backwards and mow over it. So then if you set your fields up to where they're alternating, you literally can take one field, boom, 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 get it all done, come and then start mowing this field, and it's been a month. So that each field is constantly getting a chance to grow a month or two, because what'll happen is every month with grass, it gives you a growth stage. Okay, so it takes 3 full months to get to full harvest state, but you can mow it after 1 if you wanted. If you wanted. But if you mowed it, got everything ready, and that one up there in a month, and then you came down here and you got this one ready in a month, now by the time you finish this one, that one's already had a month growth. Now you go down and you take care of the field over there and you mow that, and it takes that up, make that one go a month. So now your first field has 2 growth stages on it already, and all you've done is 3 grass fields. This is what you do when you're waiting for harvest, when you're waiting for like your crops to come due, is you just round it off so that you're constantly doing something. So you could literally, I've got 3 full grass fields now. I will that one over there. I've got to make 1 more, maybe 2 more grass fields, so that you are literally, once you get your crops in the ground, and remember too, that'll take a full month. It took us a full month in game to get that field of wheat ready. If you have more than 1 field of wheat ready or getting ready, that's gonna damper in your thing. So I'd like to have a minimum of 4 grass fields, and then get the rest of the fields crops, or vice versa. So that way you literally, once the crop is in the ground, then you're nonstop mowing. You're mowing a field, you're fixing it, then you're mowing another one, you're fixing it, you're mowing another one, you're fixing it. And what I mean by fixing it is preparing it. You're rolling it, you're fertilizing it, you're liming it, you're doing whatever you have to do. You may even have to plow it in once in a while if it's a regular grass field. So that now, while you're waiting the 6-8 months for your crops to grow, now you're mowing and you're mowing and you're mowing. So we're definitely going to need a triple mower, I think. We've been using the Big M 450 on Hobo Farms, and the guys absolutely love it. They love it. So we may make enough money to where we upgrade to that, but I doubt it. I think a triple mower would be plenty. This little 3-meter mower really kind of made short work of this, though, didn't it? I mean, I think so. I think it did great. Definitely going to TED during the day, though, I think. So. Because I'm betting. Because I want to see something. What's it going to cost us for our mowers? For our triple mowers. The big triple mowers. Let's see. These ones here are 10 meters and 3.1. So that's 75, 85, 87, 88, 88,500. What we have to get to buy those triple mowers. Oh, what a wonderful map. What a wonderful time. Just realized there's a little pitch. A little pitch. That's how my son says it. There was a patch of grass there, and he said, little patch. This, by the way, this mower mod is off the in-game mod hub. It's the NovaCap Varia 800 or something like that. All right, so we don't need this mower anymore. So we are going to sell that right off the back of the mower. We're going to play that someone came and got that. Get rid of this. Whoops, not that. This. All right, so there we go. Now let's see. Now we're going to go start tedding. We got about another hour of in-game tedding to get before it gets at 6 o'clock, and then we can go to sleep. But I'll go about 10 minutes early. I wanted at least one episode as with the darkness falls, so that we can. You guys always get to see the daytime. All right, let's make us some hay. Make us some hay. Wow, that's only going 7 miles an hour. All right, well, I'm definitely going to have to speed that up a little bit. Nah, that's about right. When you're tedding, you don't go very fast. You don't go crazy. 3 more minutes. Let's see what we make. My cruise 2 minutes. Let's see what we make. See, it's giving me a nice passive income. Because I'm already chipping up trees anyways. I mean, I'm already doing it. I might as well, instead of going down to the sell point, I might as well just let it sell automatically. Let's see. Flip over. 46, so 10 grand. But it may be emptied now. It may be. You know what I mean? The other, we've got the same sort of thing going on on Hobo, except for instead of just wood chips, it takes, the one we're using takes logs. So you got to cut down the trees and bring them over and take the logs, but it's super fast. I was noticing. We had to do it that way, Ranger, because we had to set them up to sell, including all the greenhouses, everything, because we were getting so much lag from all the pallets. The guys were, right after you left, the guys were starting to complain that they were getting a lot of lag because at one point I had, oh man, it's close to 100 pallets of planks down there, sitting down there. Not to mention the bark mulch or whatever it's called. We had a bunch of pallets. And then if you throw in all the greenhouse ones too, there was well over 100 pallets showing at one time. And it was just causing everything, the size of farm, the size of animals that we have, it was causing a pain in the butt. But the good news is we got 36 or 37 silage bales. They're not silage yet. They still have to go a little bit more. They're like 13%. And as soon as they're silage bales, we can put them right in the little thing, or storage unit. But then you'll have enough stuff to start making your total mixed rations. And I took that $6 million and I bought a bunch of land with it. So now the guys and I will be busy. Well, you know, Fury's got to continue to mow down his trees, if you know what I mean. Here's the first headland. Yay! Man, I'm so glad I fixed my headphones, because it sounded terrible. It was terrible, everyone. Terrible. Let me try to get... I don't think I'm going to get 3 with this. It's great. Well, like I said, now we're starting to make money. And now all I got to do is at least once a day go up there and put 2 or 3 loads full of wood chips in it. And that way, that keeps that running all the time. And it's cool because it's literally giving me, for every 1,000 liters, so if my wagon holds 29,000, that's $29,000 that I will make. It's an easy way to keep figuring it. It's $1,000, or because a pallet makes 1,000, it's $1,000 per pallet. So I might be out, because I only had 56,000 in there. Oh, man, we had delicious Subway. Oh, I got to get a trivia. Okay, so what can we do here? What can we talk about that we haven't talked about? All right, I'm going to give you guys an easy one. Since we're working on windrowing, or not windrowing, tedding, what is, and most of you should know this, what is the purpose of the tether? Ready? A do 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 do. And your final answer, put it down in the comments. What is the purpose of a tether? You guys see what I'm doing here? You see what I'm using it for? I'm not going to tell you. You guys, anybody who's played Farm Sim for any length of time should automatically know this. It's got one purpose and one purpose only. In fact, let's see. Who answered the trivia last time? Bill gave an answer, and he was correct because he answered corn, I think it was, which is correct. South Central Wisconsin farmer answered a really in-depth answer, which I expected from him. And so he wins as well. Who else? Reefy mentioned it. So that's Reefy. I like to give you guys the props to all the new family members that are here and have never been here before. I don't call you guys subscribers. I don't. I call you family members, because to me you are. To me you are. And like I said, I wanted one episode at least for the next little bit. As we're working in the dark, because you guys don't usually get a chance to see videos too much in the dark, or what happens. Many a day harvesting was done like this, and silage baling and things like that. It was done like this. In the nighttime, you don't get a chance to stop just because the darkness stops. Oh, I gotta get over there. I got it. I got it. I think I'm gonna go around one last headland. We only got about 20 minutes more. Actually, I'm gonna go up here. I was hoping to get this done. I'm actually gonna go up and sleep and see if we make any more for the night. So, depending on how much we want to put in there, even if we said to ourselves, you know, we could put two loads in, which is about 60,000 into it, and just make 60,000 for the day, because there's really nothing we're going to be buying with it right now. I do need a triple mower, and I already got it figured out how much I needed, so that's kind of cool. And I thought about it afterwards. Remember when I was doing the bank loan challenge on Maypole, which I'm going to do as soon as actually that updates come down. I've got to get this one done, which is going to be a while yet. Then I want to do a Let's Play on Dark Forest, because you guys know that's my favorite map. Well, second favorite map from 19. My first one was Maypole Farms. What else is there? Oh, and then once that's done, I would like to try either Western Wilds, Alien Jim's new one, or I may save that for multiplayer. Because I'm telling you right now, when multiplayer is not going to be on that map long. I can tell you that right now. Do you know why I know that? Because when I was doing the selling of the pallets, there was so much pallets. We made $500,000 in 1 hour just from the pallets. And we haven't sold any milk. We haven't sold any pigs. We haven't done anything yet. We're just from selling the pallets. Now, granted, we're 9 episodes in, which is times 2 days. It's about 4 months in that we are in that already. It won't take that long. I'm gonna guarantee that it's not gonna be as long as what people think. So this one, this is my goal. Is this one? I'm gonna finish Riverview, $100 million, owning the whole map. And I'm going to try to get to the 2,000 cow limit by them buying their own. And I already explained how that works. Basically, the cows, when they make enough money, are going to buy their own cows. And Russell has been doing a bit of experimenting for me, and he's been keeping me posted. Apparently, cows, when they reach a certain age, they don't die, but they continue producing milk. So once we own the cows, we'll never have to buy new ones again. I'm going to cut that a little bit off right there, so I'm not trying to stretch. So they can only buy themselves. All right, so I'm going to do this one, and then the next one I'm going to switch to a logging map. And I know, not a lot of you like logging, but the systems that I'm getting set up with, you guys won't have to watch it all the time, because I'll clear a bunch of trees with my brucks. I'm not even going to do it logging. I'm going to do it with bruck style. You guys know that. So I'll clear a bunch of trees. Then we'll be making fields and stuff, and then we'll be on to farming and things like that. So it won't take that long for me to chop up 100 trees on that map. You guys know that. Not with the brucks. Because there's no maple trees. There's no crappy trees. All it is spruce trees. So it's like, bada bing, bada boom, realest guy in the room. Gonna head up here. I'm hoping to get this done. Gonna head up here about quarter of, and I want to sleep to the next day to see if I make any more money. We started with $2,000. We got 46, so we've made $44,000 today just off pallets. That's how you make money. Money, 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 money. Name that group. Haha. 70s group. I don't think many of you know it. And no, it's not Snoop Dogg. Even though he did come up with, a song like that. Mine and my money and my money on my mind. Sipping on gin and juice, laid back. It wasn't that. It was an actual rock and roll group in the 70s, early, mid, and late 70s. Sang that song. Yep. They also sang Comfortably Numb. They also sang Another Brick in the Wall. They also sang, oh man, they have so many hits. Ridiculous. So just by those titles, you guys could probably Google it and figure out who sang it. Pretty cool. Man, I'll tell you, my microphone and headphones sound sweet. As the little Dr. Pepper guy, because you guys all know my favorite drink is Dr. Pepper. I've mentioned it many, many, many times. But there's commercials now. The Sip of Sweet guy, the guy that comes out and says, Dr. Pepper, Sip of Sweet. It is. It's great. We also don't have to have trivia every time on farming either. We can have trivia about anything. That's the thing. That's what's cool about it, calling it trivia. Right down the middle. See, so in 3 hours' time, in game. 3 hours' time in game, we got this mode with a little 3 meter. We got it tedded, and we're still wrapping it up. And then we got to bale it. So I figured about another probably 2 hours in game to get it baled up. That's 5 hours, realistically. And then we've got to pick up the bales. So that's probably another hour to 2 hours. So I'm guessing out of our 12-hour workday, 7, 8, 9 hours to be dealt with just this one little field. If it's any bigger, now when we get to harvesting, that's going to be interesting. That's going to take 2 or 3 months to harvest. All right, wrapping this up, and we got it mowed and tedded in this episode, which is great. How you doing? Couple of haters. There we go. I'll give you a slop jalop from IHOP. We gave this field a slop jalop. Where? Oh, we sold it more. All right, so we can go down. We can leave this open as there's no cows. And then we'll head up. I'm going to put my tether away and then drive up to the house. We're going to go to the morning time. You guys are going to be able to... Beautiful farm at night. For real, this farm looks beautiful at night. Lots of, pretty little lights and redness. The cow barns give you a red tint to them. I was disappointed in that mower. I thought for sure it was going to work, but I want to see something. Yeah, see? Look at that. Tell me this ain't gorgeous. Look at that. With the red tint at night. Absolutely gorgeous. Good job. Good job, Roy. This is an amazing map. You don't realize how pretty it looks until you see it at night. All right. Up, 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 up to the house. To the house we go. To the house. We're going to go to sleep. We're going to go to sleep. Eventually. Now, I did hear that the chickens will stop producing eggs at a certain age, but our cows will never stop producing. All right, you guys got a chance to see some dark farming for a change, which is kind of cool. All right, so let's go to 9 o'clock the next day. We're going to get into January. Here we go, everyone. We're in January. Already. Believe that? Awesome. So what I want to do, though, here is save it. while you're on camera so you guys can see it. And then we're going to run down for 2 minutes. And we're going to check our cows just to see where they're at real quick. And then we're going to say our goodbyes. Manure, we've got 376 now. Oh, we didn't sell anymore, so that means there's no wood chips in that factory. 1,000 slurry already. We might have to use the slurry. And let's check how their food's doing. Oh, man. Straw's still at 43. It was at 44. Food was at 98, and it's at 97. So we only used 1,000 food in one day. Perfect. All right, everyone. On that note, we are going to finish this up. So please, please, please look out for yourselves. Look out for each other. And most importantly, look out for each other's families. Please, please, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and hit the little notification bell so you get notified when Fury's dropping a video. And be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. Ooh, I almost hit it. It was almost Jordan time. And on that note, I will catch you all on the flip side. When we come back, remember, we'll be 3 minutes earlier because I ran 3 minutes over in-game. But when we come back, it'll be 9 o'clock because remember, I saved it. Then we'll come back. We'll bail up that bales. Well, at least I will. My next episode, I'll probably shoot for about noon so that you guys can get a whole bunch of mixture time. I'm going to try to make sure that you guys are seeing me progress. It's going to be great. We got to add some wood chips to our factory so we make some more money. We got to buy a triple more. Well, we got so much work to do. All right, guys. On that note, have a great one, and I'll see you all in a few days.